I'm here at the Royal Opera House to give my score to Sir Mark Elder. It's the first time he will have seen the score, so I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm really looking forward to meeting him.
Are you Charlotte?
I am indeed.
Lovely to meet you.
Hi, so lovely to meet you. Thank you.
Great. Been looking forward to this for ages.
Oh, thank you.
Come and sit down with me, show me this lovely piece.
Have a score for you.
How exciting. At the Speed of Stillness. That's a wonderfully evocative title, isn't it, Charlotte? Because it produces immediately the idea of opposites.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the idea of the piece, is it?
It is in a way. I obviously had certain things in mind when I was writing the piece. It's about energy and endless movement. It comes from two sources of inspiration, really. I've spent a lot of time in Aldeburgh, and one thing that I've never kind of chosen to see is the huge source of power you have here with the power station and then these power lines that go shooting across the countryside. This really started to infect the ideas that were coming to me musically. As well as the Aldeburgh landscape, part of the inspiration for this piece comes from a poem by Dora Maar.
I rested in the arms of my arms. I no longer slept. It was night in the summer, winter in the day, an eternal shivering of thoughts. Fear, love, fear, love. Close the window, open the window. You'll see, the hummingbird motionless as a star.
It's always quite nerve-wracking in a first rehearsal, just to see how the orchestra first interpret your music, I guess, and something that's been so internal up to that point that it then has to be in front of everyone, and also you imagine it perfectly as you want it, and obviously in the first rehearsal it's never going to be quite that. I think you have to give the orchestra and the conductor quite a lot of space to find their own feet with the piece and let the ground settle in a way, because if you start being too concerned with all the things that have gone wrong and all the things that aren't sounding as you imagined it, then you could get quite low about the piece, really. Working with Aldeburgh World Orchestra and Mark, it's been incredible that I've had the opportunity to change parts of the piece and just really fine-tune it, which you wouldn't necessarily have the opportunity to do with a professional orchestra who have a couple of rehearsals before a performance, but that's it. It's been really wonderful to work with Colin and Oliver Nussin throughout this process. They've been around for a lot of the rehearsals, and it's the first time that I've had a studio recording of my music, so it's been really wonderful to have people just to give you confidence and to share their expertise with you. I wish we could have had a camera in the recording room, because it was just so exciting in the recording session, especially after that take that was just almost perfect. In a 2.5-hour session with musicians who have never recorded anything before. It was really exciting.